ये हैंग कर रहा है एंड टास्क करके दोबारा करना। So let us start with the previous lecture. We have discussed about circles in previous lecture. Okay. So we were solving some problems in last lecture. So today we are going to continue with all those problems. So try this problem. Okay. So first read this question properly and try to solve this question. Okay. Krishna, we were discussing about circles in last lecture. Okay. So we were solving few problems in last lecture. So today we are going to continue with this same. Okay. So try this problem. Try to solve this question. Okay. Okay. If we make this diagram, so we have a circle. Okay. This point is T. We have two tangents from point T. One is at point Q and other is point P. So this is a chord PQ and this is the center of circle. If we join T and Q, this is TO and this is 5 centimeter. Okay. So this chord is our 8 centimeter. So we can say this is perpendicular from the, so this is 4 unit and this is also 4 unit because total length is PQ is 8 unit given to us and radius of this circle is 5 unit. So this is a right angle, this is also right angle if I join this, because this is a tangent, TP is a tangent. So we need to find the length of this TP. So we need to find this side. Okay. So how do we find this side? So let us try to give some name to unknown side. Okay. So let's suppose up to this. Let's suppose this point is P. Let's suppose this point is some A. Okay. So OA distance is, let's suppose, X unit and TA distance is, let's suppose, Y unit. Can we let like this? Okay. Now we have two right angle triangle because this angle is also right angle. The first right angle triangle is PAO and second right angle triangle is PAT. We have two right angle triangle. Now by using Pythagoras in these two triangle, can you find out what is the length of TP? Okay, so what is the value of x in this diagram? So can you find out what is the value of x using the Pythagoras theorem? What is the value of x in this diagram? If we solve this diagram, then we have in this right angle triangle, okay, x square plus 4 square equal to 5 square. In triangle PAO, we are talking about triangle PAO, that is the right angle triangle. So if we simplify this, then we have x square equal to 25 minus 16, 9 unit. Okay. So from this we can say x value is 3 centimeter. Okay. So can you find out y value? Can you find out y value? No, we cannot find out y value because this side is also unknown. So how can we solve this now? So how can we solve this? Now we are going to use trigonometry in this. Okay. So let's suppose this angle is theta. This angle is theta. So in triangle, if I make a large diagram, this point is P, this point is A, and this point is O. This angle is theta. Okay. So this side is 4 unit, this side is 3 unit, and this side is 5 unit. So if I write value of tan theta, so what will be the value of tan theta in this triangle? What will be the value of tan theta in this triangle? If we look into this triangle PAO, what will be the value of tan theta? Tan theta will be simply perpendicular divided by base. So this is the value of perpendicular and this is the value of base. So can we write like 4 by 3, the value of tan theta? Are you following this, Krishna? Okay, fine. So value of tan theta is 4 by 3. So now if we look at larger triangle, this triangle, TPO, in triangle TPO. So can you tell me if I make this triangle again like this angle is 90 degree. Okay, this point is P, this point is O, and this point is T. So this angle is same in both triangle. So this angle is also theta. Okay, and this is known to us. This is radius, that is 5 unit. But we need to find this side. So let us suppose this side is at A value. Okay, so we need to find TP value. So how can we find TP now in this triangle? Now you are, can you calculate TP? Use trigonometry in this triangle. By using trigonometry, can we calculate value of TP? Okay, tell me answer for this. What is the answer for TP? If we look into this triangle, if I write TP divided by PO, so that is also equal to tan theta, isn't it? TP divided by PO, because this is right angle, this angle is theta. So this is also equal to tan theta, isn't it? And we know the value of tan theta is 4 by 3 here. Okay. So if we substitute the value of tan theta in this equation, so we have TP as a, we need to find out PO, that is not PQ, that is PO point. That is PO point, that is 5 unit, and this is equal to 4 by 3. So if we simplify this, then A equal to 20 by 3. Okay, this is the value of TP. So TP is equal to 20 by 3 unit. This is the answer for TP. Okay, so are you getting this? Okay, fine. So let us move on next question. So try to solve this question. Okay, read this question and try to solve this question. This first question. This is question number 1 and this is question number 2. So try to solve first question. Are you able to solve first question, Krishna? No. What is the problem? Are you able to make diagram of first question? Okay. So let us make the diagram. Let's suppose this is a circle. Okay. So from a point Q, so we have a point Q. The length of tangent to a circle is 24 units. So let's suppose this is point Q. This is point Q. From this point, so length of tangent to this circle. So let's suppose this point is A. This tangent length is 24 centimeter that is given to us. Okay. And the distance of Q from the center, that means this point is center. So this distance is given to us. That distance is equal to 25 centimeter. Now we need to find the radius of circle. So this is the radius of circle. This is R and this is right angle because the angle between tangent and radius of a circle is 90 degree. Okay. So now can you tell me what is the value of R by using Pythagoras? Okay. So try to solve this by using Pythagorean triplet. Use Pythagoras in this triangle. Triangle AQO. Okay. So if we apply Pythagoras in triangle OQA, so we can write QA square plus OA square that is equal to OQ square. Okay. So if we substitute the value of all these sides, so what is the value of QA side? QA side is 24 centimeter. So 24 square. What is the value of AO? AO value is R. So that is R square. And this is equal to 25 square, isn't it? So if we simplify this equation, so finally we have what is the square of 24? Square of 24 is 576 plus R square and 25 square is that is 625, isn't it? So again if we simplify 625 minus 576. So can you tell me what is the difference between these two numbers? Not 49. Yes, 49. So r square equal to 49. So if we take square root both sides, then value of r will be square root of 49. That is equal to 7 centimeter, isn't it? This is the correct answer. Okay. So which option is correct? Option A is correct for this particular question. Okay. So I think now this is clear to you how to solve this. Okay, fine. So try this second question now. This is similar question. Now you can solve this. Try this second question and diagram is given to this time. This time diagram is provided to us. This is the given diagram. So we need to find out the angle PTQ. PTQ. We need to find this angle. What is your answer, Krishna? Are you able to get the answer? Okay, what is the answer? Which property are you are using? Okay, if we look into this quadrilateral, okay, so we have this angle P and Q as a 90-degree value, isn't it? Angle P and Q should be 90 degree, and this angle is provided to us, and angle T we need to calculate. Okay, so let us suppose this angle is X. Okay, so if we write the value of all angle, so we can say angle P plus angle O plus angle Q plus this angle T should be equal to 360 degree. Okay, this should be equal to 360 degree. We know angle P and Q both are 90 degree. So we substitute the value of these two angles. And angle O is 110. Okay. And angle Q is 90 degree again. And this is our X, 360. So sum of these two is 180. This is 110 plus X plus 360. If we subtract all this, so finally we have value of X equal to 360 minus 180 minus 110. So this is 180 minus 1110. So X will be 70 degree. Value of X is 70 degree. Okay. So this is the correct answer. Option B. So we can directly say there is a property, the sum of these two angles, this angle and this angle, is 180 degree. Okay. So we can conclude that if we have a triangle, if we have two tangent from an external point to a circle, and this is center, this is radius and this is also radius, so this angle plus this angle, okay, angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to 180. This is a direct result. Okay, so you need to remember this. Okay, so we no need to apply this quadrilateral sum property here. We can directly use this result. Okay, sum of angle 1 and angle 2 should be 180 degree if these two are tangent to the circle from an external point P. Okay, this is clear to you? Okay, fine. Okay, try to solve this question. This is similar question. Try to solve this. First, try to make the diagram of this. Are you able to make diagram of this? Same diagram. Okay. So let us try to make the diagram first. This is a circle, and from an external point P, we have drawn two tangents, PA and PB. Okay. O is the center. Are inclined to each other at 80 degrees. So this angle is given to us this time, 80 degree. And we need to find this angle, POA. POA. So we need to find out this angle, value of this angle. So can you tell me what is the value of this angle? What is the value of this angle? No, this is not 90. How can be this 90? What is the logic behind 90? Yeah, this is 90. That is absolutely right. But we need to find this angle. Angle POA. We need to find out POA. This is asked in the question. Okay. So we need to calculate this angle first. We have discussed in last class. Okay, so this angle is bisected with the help of PO. So can we say this angle is equal to this angle? We have proved this in last class using CPCT when we prove these two triangle congruent. Okay, so we can say this is the bisector of angle P. So this is 40 degree and this is also 40 degree. So now can you tell me? Now this is easy. Angle sum of yes. So what is the value of POA now? Calculate fast. Use angle sum property. Okay, fine. Yeah, 50 degree. You are absolutely right. Because if one angle is 90, so we can say sum of these two angles should be also 90. So let's suppose this is x. X plus 40 should be equal to 90. So then value of x is 50 degree. This is the answer of this question. So our option A is the correct answer. Okay. So is there any doubt? Is no. Okay, fine. So you need to remember this thing. This line joining external point and center of a circle is the bisector of this angle. The angle by two tangents. Okay. Okay. Try to solve this question, Krishna. Try to solve this question. This is easy question. Okay, we have also solved some question similar to this in last class. First make the diagram and then try to solve this question. So what is the answer of this question, Krishna? What is the answer of this question? Okay, first we need to make the diagram. Okay, we have two concentric circles of radii 5 centimeter and 3 centimeter. Okay, so let's suppose this circle is 3 centimeter radii. Concentric means they have same center. Okay, so another circle that is 5 centimeter in radii. Okay, so this is 3 centimeter and this, let's suppose, 5 centimeter radii of this. So let's suppose this is capital R and this is small r. Okay, so value of capital R is 5 centimeter. Okay, so we need to find the length of chord of larger circle which touch the smaller circle. So let's suppose this is a chord. Okay, so this is touching at this point. So this point is O. So this is 5, this is 3. So we need to find x. So value of x will be 4 and the length of chord, that is 2x, that is equal to 2 into 4, that is equal to 8 centimeter. Okay, I think you are absolutely right. Okay, so this is simple question, isn't it? Okay, so let us move on next question. Okay, try to solve this question. The diagram for this question is this first one. Okay, so this question is quite important, several time asked in CBSE examination. Okay, so try to solve this question based on property of tangent. This is very important question, Krishna. Okay, so try to solve this question. Okay, first make this diagram separately. So let's suppose this is a circle. Okay, so okay, so this point is R, this point is S, and this point is P, and this is Q. And we have this is A, B, C, and D. Okay, this is our center. So let's suppose center is O. Okay, so this diagram is clear to you. Is there any problem in this? Krishna, this diagram is clear to you? Okay, so what we need to prove in this question? Okay, to prove, we need to prove the length of AB plus CD is equal to length of AD plus BC. Length of AB plus CD is equal to length of AD plus BC. Okay, so this we need to prove. So how can we prove this? Do you have any idea? Okay, so look, can we write like this? Value of SAS is equal to value of AP. Can we write like this? This is correct or not? Value of AC should be equal to value of AP. This is right or not? This equation is correct or not? What is the reason? Because these two are tangent from this external point A. This is the external point A, and these two are tangent. So we can say this is equal to this. Okay, so this is equation 1. Okay, so if we write in similar way from point B, so we have BQ and BP. These two are tangent. So this is also equal to this. So we can also write from this to PB is equal to BQ. This is equation number 2. Can we write like this too? BQ is equal to BP in similar way. Okay, so if we consider for this point, C point, so we can write CQ is equal to RC. CQ equal to RC. This is equation number 3. And if we consider for D point, if D is the external point, then DR and DS are tangent. So we can say DR is equal to DS. This is equation 4. So what is the reason for all the 4? These are tangents from an external point. Are equal in length. Okay, this is the reason for. Now can you tell me how can we make side AB? How can we make side AB? Which equation we need to add up to make side AB? If we look at AB, AB is the basically combination of AP and PB. Okay, so AB can be made with the help of AP plus PB. Okay, so if we look at first equation, that is AP equal to AS and PB equal to BQ. First and second. If we add these two equations, so we have AP plus PB in this side and we have AS plus BQ. This is equation number, let's say, 5th. Okay, so this is 5th equation is clear to you? Is there any problem in 5th equation, Krishna? No. Okay, now we need to make CD. So can you tell me how to make CD? Which equation we need to add up? To find CD, which equation we need to add up? If we look into diagram, the value of CD, this. So this is basically CR plus DR. So, but where is CR? This is CR. So we can say equation 3, that is CR plus, that is equal to CQ, that is equation 3, plus we need to add CR plus DR. So where is DR? DR in equation 4. So DR, that is equal to DS. Okay, this is equation 4. So if we add up these two equations, then we have finally CR plus DR, and that is equal to CQ plus DS. Okay. So this is equation number 6. Okay. So if we add 5th and 6th equation, by adding 5th and 6th equation, so from fifth and sixth equation. So can we write this as AB? We can write this as AB is equal to AS plus BQ, and we can write this as CD equal to CQ plus DS, isn't it? So if we add these two equations, so we have finally AB plus CD, that is equal to AS plus BQ plus CQ plus DS. Okay, now we need to change this right hand side. Okay, so if we look at the right hand side, so BQ plus CQ, the sum of BQ plus CQ here, the sum of BQ plus CQ, sum of these two sides, BQ plus CQ, that is equal to BC, isn't it? So we can write sum of these two sides is BC. So left out side is AS plus DS, isn't it? Now if we check for the value of AS plus DS, so what is the value of AS plus DS? That is equal to AD. Sum of these two sides is AD. So AD plus BC, this is equal to AB plus CD. Okay, so hence proved. Okay, so this is the final result. Okay, is there any doubt in this question, Krishna? This is very important question. Okay, you need to understand this. Okay, fine. So can you try this second question now? This second question. This question. Can you try to solve this second question now? Okay, try this question. We need to prove this angle AOB, that this angle is 90 degree. Okay, if we make this diagram, we have two parallel tangent first. And this is the circle. Okay, and these are two parallel tangents. First tangent is XPY. The first tangent name is XPY. And second tangent name is X dash Q Y dash. This point is Q, this is X dash, and this is Y dash. Okay. This is the center O, and this is point A and B. Here we have center O, and from center O we have to join A and B point. So here we have point A. From A we have a tangent like this, and here we have point B. So if we join this, we need to prove this angle as 90. Okay. So if we join this two, this is the diameter. Okay. So how can we prove this angle as a 90? What is given to us in this question? We have given xy line is parallel to x dash y dash line. This is given to us, and this point O is the center of circle. Isn't it? Okay. And this is the tangent to the circle. Okay. So if we join this side, this is also 90 degree. Okay. So can we say this angle, this complete angle, angle A, and this complete angle B, the sum of this complete angle A plus this complete angle B should be 180, isn't it? Can we say this? The angle sum of this angle A and angle B equal to 180 degree. Are you getting this equation, Krishna? Angle A plus angle B equal to 180 degree. Okay. So now we know this is the bisector of this angle. Okay. So we can say half of angle A. So this angle is A by 2 and this angle is B by 2, isn't it? So if we divide this equation by 2, okay, so we can say A plus angle B by 2, 180 divided by 2. So we can say angle A by 2 plus angle B by 2 is equal to 90 degree. Can we say this? If we divide this equation both sides with 2, can we write like this? Half of angle A plus half of angle B equal to 90 degree. Okay. So now if we apply angle sum property in this triangle AOB, if we apply angle sum property in triangle AOB, okay. So we have this angle as A by 2 plus this angle as AOB plus angle B by 2. This is equal to 180 degree by angle sum property. Can we write like this? This angle plus this angle plus this angle in this triangle AOB is equal to 180 degree. Okay, and we know sum of these two angles AOB, that is equal to 180 minus angle A by 2 plus angle B by 2. If we take these two to this side, okay, and value of this is known to us. What is the value of this? This is 90 degree. Okay, if we substitute this value in this equation, so finally we have angle AOB, that is equal to 180 minus 90. So this implies angle AOB is equal to 90 degree. Okay, so this is the proof of this question. Okay, so is there any doubt in this question? Are you getting this question, Krishna? Okay, fine. Okay, these two questions are quite important, so try to solve this. Okay, So if you have any doubt, you can let me know. Okay. So now the next question is this. Okay. So read this question and try to solve this question. We have a triangle ABC. Okay. A circle of radius 4 centimeter that is inside the triangle. Okay. And this side is given to us, that is 6 centimeter and 8 centimeter. Now we need to find the side AB and AC. We need to find rest of these two sides, AB side and AC side in this question. Okay, so how can we solve this question? Okay, so if I change this diagram little bit, if I join this to this is also 90 degree, and this point, this is also 90 degree. Okay, so this is the radius of this circle. Okay, so if this is 6 centimeter, so value of this, let's suppose this is P and this point is Q. So value of CP is also 6 centimeter because these two are tangent to this circle, isn't it? Value of CP is also 6 centimeter or not? Value of CP should be 6 centimeter. This is clear to you? Because these two are tangent from C point. Okay, so similar way we can say value of BQ is also 8 centimeter. Okay, so if we let this is X unit, so this is also X unit. Okay, so if we write all the value here, so value of AC is equal to X plus 6, value of AB that is equal to X plus 8, and value of BC that is equal to 8 plus 6, that is equal to 14 unit. Okay, these are the sides. Now we need to find the value of X. If we have value of X, then we can find out value of AC and AB too. Okay, so to find out value of AC, we need to use the area of this triangle. Okay, so are you familiar with Heron's formula to calculate area of a triangle? In ninth class, we have studied Heron's formula to calculate the area of triangle. Okay, so if we write area of triangle, so we have to write S into S minus A, S minus B, and S minus C. Okay, this is the Heron's formula, isn't it? So first we need to calculate S. S is the semi-perimeter. That means sum of all these sides divided by 2. So we have 14 plus X plus 6 plus X plus 8 divided by 2. So finally we have, this is 28 plus 2x divided by 2. So value of X is X plus 14. This is the value of semi-perimeter, X plus 14. Isn't it? Now if we substitute this value in this formula, then we have finally delta is equal to S, that is X plus 14. Okay, X plus 14 minus A. A means this side. Okay, so X minus 6, X plus 14 minus B, that is this side, AB side. So we can say minus X minus 8, this is 14, and S minus C, S minus C, that means this 14. Okay, so X plus 14 minus 14. So if you simplify this equation, so we have under root of x plus 14. And here this x get cancelled, so we have value 8, and in this equation this x also get cancelled, so we have 6, and here this 14 get cancelled, so we have x. So finally we have this equation, that is 8 into 6 into x plus 14. This is the area of triangle. Okay, now we need to find area of this triangle by some other method. Okay, so if I join these vertices with point O. Okay, so if I join vertices A, B, C with point O, so we have three triangles now, three smaller triangles. So if I calculate area of each triangle and then add, then sum of this area should be equal to area of triangle ABC, isn't it? If I add the area of all these small triangles, then that area should be equal to total area of triangle ABC. Okay, so we can say area of triangle ABC, that is also equal to area of triangle COB, area of triangle COB plus area of triangle BOA, BOA, this triangle, plus area of triangle AOC. Okay, so what is the area of triangle COB? So we can use, this is the base and this is the height. Okay, so we can say using base into height formula, 1 by 2, base value is 14 and height is our x unit, that is r, radius of this circle. Okay, and what is the area of this triangle BOA? So we can say base, that is x plus 8, into r. Okay, and finally half, so area of this triangle AOC, that is equal to x plus 6 into r. Can we write like this, sum of all these three triangles? Can we write like this, Krishna? Okay, fine. Okay, if we simplify this, so can you tell me what is the value of r? Because the value of r is provided to us in this question, that is 4 centimeter. Okay, so if we take r as a common and 1 by 2 as a common, so then we have 1 by 2 into r, and finally we have 14. Here we have x plus 8, and here we have x plus 6, isn't it? If we take 1 by 2 and r as a common. Okay, so value of r is 4 centimeter, that is provided to us in the question. Okay, if we substitute here, then 1 by 2 into 4, this is finally 28 plus 2x. Okay, so if we take 2 as a common, so we have finally 2 into 4 into 2, and this is 14 plus x. So this 2 get cancelled. So finally we have here 4 into 14 plus x. Okay, so these two areas should be equal because we are calculating the area of same triangle, triangle ABC. So this area from equation 1 and this area from equation 2 should be equal, isn't it? These two areas should be equal or not? Because we are calculating the area of same triangle in two different ways. Okay, so if we equate these two area from equation 1 and 2, so we can say from equation 1 and equation 2, that is under root 8 into 6 into x plus 14, that should be equal to 4 into 4 plus x. Squaring both sides, we have 8 into 6 into x plus 14. Here we have 4 square, that is 4 into 4, and 14 plus x square. So this factor get cancelled. Okay, and if we cut with 4, that here we have 2. Okay, so finally we have 12x, that is equal to 14 plus x. So if we divide by 4, then we have 3x, that is equal to 14 plus x. So finally we have 2x equal to 14, and value of x, this imply, is equal to 7 centimeter. Okay, so are you following up to this? How do we get the value of x? Okay, now we need to find our side. So our first side is AC. Okay, so AC value is x plus 6. So what is the value of x? X value is 7 unit. We have calculated. So we can say 7 plus 6, that is 13 centimeter. And what is the value of AB? AB is 7 plus 8, that is 15 centimeter. Isn't it? These are our two required sides. Okay, this is the final answer. Okay, so I think this is clear to you. Is there any doubt? Okay, fine. Okay. So take screenshot of this question as a homework, then we will end this session. Okay. So take this question as a homework. Note down this question as a homework. Okay. Okay. You have noted this question? Okay, fine. Okay, let us end this session for today. Okay, bye bye. Take care.